Rebonjour as for re-bonjour means hello again. Like when you say re, it's like again. So this little activity, you can do it either by writing down or you can just say them. Please use your vocab. You can find the vocab in the files section and it's in the folder called Édimbourg et l'environnement. So that's where you can find it, or with your notes, anything that you have nearby with vocab about town. So you complete the sentences, and if you have the same thing as I have, you get 1 point. And you need to let me know if you found the same. Okay, I'm gonna read it first without completing it, and then I'm going to give you some time to add something, and then I will reread it with what I have said. Ma ville est très historique parce qu'il y a beaucoup de... Just to make sure you understand what it says in English, my town is very historical because there are lots of. Beaucoup de means lots of. So my version, ma version, ma ville est très historique parce qu'il y a beaucoup de monuments. So my version again. Ma ville est très historique parce qu'il y a beaucoup de monuments. So I don't know if you got the same. Maybe you said parce qu'il y a beaucoup de châteaux, parce qu'il y a beaucoup de musées, parce qu'il y a beaucoup de vieilles rues, old streets, maybe. Ou ma ville est très historique parce qu'il y a beaucoup d'églises, churches. Ou you could have also said ma ville est très historique parce qu'il y a beaucoup de monuments historiques et de vieux bâtiments. Ah, vieux bâtiments. Vieux means old, and vieille also, but it's feminine. And then bâtiment means buildings. Bâtiment. All right, the second one. So I'm going to say it again without my ending, and then you can continue. Ma ville est très industrielle parce qu'il y a beaucoup de... Ma ville est très industrielle parce qu'il y a beaucoup d'usines. Usines, factories. And because it starts with a U, d'usine, I might add it to it. That might be easier for you. Apparently, I can't do it, but I'm going to spell it for you. Because it starts with a U, the E disappears in de, so D apostrophe U-S-I-N-E-S. I'm going to spell it in French. D apostrophe U-S-I-N-E-S. And that means lots of factories. Alors, numéro 3. Mon village est ennuyeux parce qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de. So, il n'y a pas, there isn't, beaucoup de, there aren't many of, or there aren't lots of. Okay, ennuyeux, remember it means boring. Donc c'est mon village. Mon village est ennuyeux parce qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de. And in my version, mon village est ennuyeux parce qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de choses à faire. De choses à faire. Things to do. Choses à faire. Okay? You could have said, il n'y a pas beaucoup de magasins. Not too many shops. Parce qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de restaurants. Okay? Things like that. Numéro 4. Mon village est intéressant parce qu'on peut. If you see at the bottom, on peut means you can. And you always have to have an infinitive verb following. So an infinitive verb is a verb that ends in ER, like manger, ER, RE, such as faire, RE, or IR, parce qu'on peut sortir, go out. Alors, Mon village est intéressant parce qu'on peut faire beaucoup de sports différents. I'm going to repeat that one. Mon village est intéressant parce qu'on peut faire beaucoup de sports différents. So you can do lots of different sports. And the last one, ma ville est ennuyeuse. So my city or my town is boring parce qu'on ne peut pas. If you look at the bottom, on ne peut pas means you cannot. And it also has to be followed by an infinitive verb. So ending in ER, IR or RE. Alors, ma ville est ennuyeuse parce qu'on ne peut pas sortir dans le parc. So, my town is boring because you cannot go out in the park. Maybe there's work in the park or it's not safe or something. Right. Tell me how many points you got if you had the same things as me. Alors, maintenant, it's a little warm-up jog and sprinting activity. So you've got here all the keywords I want you to use in the sentence. So you have il y a, there is, beaucoup de, lots of, animé means lively, pittoresque is picturesque, like it's so pretty like on a picture. Il n'y a pas is there isn't, on peut, you can, une ville is a town or a city, and beau, belle is beautiful, beau for masculine word and belle for feminine word. Now, what I want you to do, I've just given you the answer for the warm-up, so it's translate the word. So if you want, you can translate, up just now. And then the next column is put it in a sentence, a short sentence. So for example, you would say, il y a un château. That's one sentence. And here, the sprinting one is that I want you to extend the sentence. You could say, il y a un château médiéval, like a medieval castle. Or you could say, il y a un château et des musées. So you can say there's a castle and museum. So you can try to extend it the way you want, but extend it. So by adding more things, so saying there is a castle and other things, or you could say, in my town, there is a. So by saying in my town or à Édimbourg, in Edinburgh, you're extending, you're making it longer. And then you can also extend by using adjectives. For example, il y a un vieux château, there's an old castle. Or you could say, il y a un château magnifique, there's a gorgeous castle. We will talk in the following lesson, but that will probably be after the holidays, about adjectives you can use to describe a town. And I will give you plenty of little words and little tips, okay? I think that's us for now. No, there's another little activity. Yeah, I want you to go on Linguascope and I want you to go on to the intermediate français and où j'habite section. The password is Edin Lang and the username utilisateur is broccoli. Lycée means high school, by the way. And I want you to have a look at the instructions on the next slide, and then we'll go on the actual Linguascope page to show you what I want you to do. So there's going to be in Linguascope a bit called scénette de présentation. It's like little scenes to introduce the vocab. And I want you to fill in the gaps, okay? Here, I've hidden some words. And then I want you to create a list of the questions asked. And then I want you to do the rest of the activities. So you can take this, like take a screenshot of this or print it if you have a printer, and then go to the actual Linguascope page. So I'm going to show you. If it wants to open. Please, Linguascope, open. So, is it still recording? Yeah, it should. So, logging in, broccoli, pour lycée. And then heading line 20. Then I want you to go into the intermediate French. And it's here, où j'habite. Now, the little scénario de présentation is here. And I'm just going to show you something which is very handy. So this is the actual text with what is on this slide here. That's the conversation that is transcripted. So you've got Charlie alors, and it's basically the same. If you want to look at the answers, they're here. So if you click on that, you have this, you have this, but without the actual gaps. And if you go back on here, you click on play, and you can pick the different ways. So you can add or remove the text. And what I think is the best tip, the best hack, is that you can choose to have them in both English and French. So you've got, if you're not too sure what the words mean, you just click on this and it's going to switch to the language you want. So French. And if you want to pause, if you're not too sure, and you can click here and have it in the two languages. So and then you can check what it says. Okay. That's my little tip for you, and I want you to complete the activities, and I want you to send me screenshots, okay? If you want to do more work, which I doubt because that's already enough, you can do the little work here, and you've got the vocab, but that's the same vocab as we sent you, okay? So that's it for me. Au revoir. Bon travail.